Hey guys, happy new year. 2024 is among us. I hope you guys enjoyed the holidays. I hope you crushed your last chance workout into 2023 with a bang and you are ready to kick off 2024 in balance. So this week, I am going to repeat myself again for probably the 100th time. I'm sure you are sick of hearing me talk about this topic, but one more time for the last time because I cannot stress this enough to you guys. We are going into the new year and it is so important to be intentional about setting your goals up for success in the new year. So setting what I like to call SMART goals, okay? So let's not roll into the new year with like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat less sugar and I'm gonna lose weight and I'm gonna work out more. Like, yeah, that's great. Those are all great goals and they're all good intentions in terms of your balanced journey, but there's no plan of action. You have no way of knowing when you're going to achieve those things. They feel so out of reach. How do you get there? Are you successful or not? You got to really be descriptive, be super detailed, write them down so that you can crush those goals and you can keep on moving forward to doing bigger and better and great balanced things in 2024. So let me reiterate what SMART goals means, okay? So SMART is an acronym. It stands for, S is small, okay, and short. I like to use both of those, okay? So small and short. You want your goal to be tiny. You want it to be small enough that it's achievable. You can check that box and you can do it in a short amount of time and then you can move on, okay? And you want it to be measurable. So I want to eat less sugar. Great. But how do you know if you're eating less sugar if you can't measure it, okay? So we need to be able to measure if you're hitting the goal or not. It needs to be attainable. It's got to be something you can handle, got to be something that's feasible, okay? We don't need to set wild, extravagant goals that are just setting yourself up for failure. It's got to be attainable. Okay, R is got to be relevant, okay? I use this example all the time. Again, I'm repeating myself, but if your goal is to get into your high school pair of jeans, but it's been 30 years and you had 3 kids, throw those jeans out. It's not relevant. We don't need to be wearing those, okay? That doesn't need to be your SMART goal. And T, it stands for time bound. You want to set a goal, a date that you want to hit that goal by that date and be done with it, okay? Our balanced journey is a lifelong journey. It's forever, and sometimes that feels overwhelming. So that's why it's important to set up smaller SMART goals that are time bound so you are focusing on one specific thing for a short amount of time. You're working hard at it, you check that box, and then you move on to the next thing. Okay, so if you haven't done it already, if you want more detail, listen to the last podcast that I put out. I put in a ton of work and effort and information into helping you set up those SMART goals. But again, if you haven't done it already, sit down right now with your pen and paper, and I highly suggest setting a 1-week SMART goal. So what are you going to accomplish in this first week of 2024? And make sure it's SMART. It fits all the words in the acronym, okay? Next, I would set up a 4-week goal. So in 4 weeks, what are you accomplishing by then? I'd also set an 8-week goal, and I would also set a 12-week goal, okay? So now when you hit that first week goal, check that box, and you can either move forward and work towards just that 4-week goal next, or you can set smaller ones again. So if you're the type of person, you're like me and you're like pretty impatient and you want quick results, you want things to happen now, and you need to know, set more goals. So me, for myself, for the first 6 weeks, I'm going to have a goal for every week. So week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So I'm concentrating on one thing. It's tiny. It doesn't take a long amount of time. I'm going to check that box and then I'm going to move on to the next thing. Okay. So stop what you're doing right now. As you're listening to this, grab your pen, grab your paper, set yourself up with, at minimum, your 1 week, your 4 week, your 8 week, and your 12 week SMART goals If you're impatient like me and you want things to happen quickly, but they're not going to happen quickly, trick your mind by creating multiple SMART goals. Work your way up to those bigger goals. Every single goal that you set will be a stepping stone to the larger goal, the bigger picture, the forever balanced journey. Okay? If you need help with this, shoot me a message, write me an email. I am here. You guys can always click the chat with Christy button, book a chat with me one-on-one. We'll sit down, we'll nail down exactly what you should be working on, and we will help you achieve those goals this year, okay? 2024 is my year, so that means that 2024 is going to be your year, ladies. All right, everybody have a good day. Bye.